Hello there, and thank you so kindly for tuning in to Brown Eyes on this beautiful, amazing, wonderful day. Because remember, so as a man thinketh in his heart, then so is he. We are to think upon things that bring us a good report. We are to speak things that are not as though they were already. Y'all, I am doing fabulous. I'm getting over this cold like a soldier, taking each day at a time, and each day is better than the last. So I appreciate all of your well wishes. Thank you so much for riding with Brown Eyes. Thank you to all of my viewers. Thank you to all of my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting on my videos. I really do appreciate your energy because it is what your energy does for Brown Eyes that encouraged me to continue to continuing on. Okay. So I really do appreciate you guys. So I decided I was kind of compelled to do a reading for the collective of the Divine Feminines because I haven't done one on the Divine Femmes in a while. We're always checking on the Divine Masculines, but I felt that it was kind of necessary to do one for the Divine Feminines because energetically, I feel like the Divine Feminines they're heading towards their path is very good. They're heading in the right direction, but it seems like energetically the journey it can be kind of tedious because divine feminines are automatically spiritual, intuitive, emotional, um, psychic, nurturers by nature, by heart. And so although the divine masculines deal with the cares of this world externally, a lot of divine feminines deal with things of this world internally or spiritually, so to speak. So uh, I can't say one is harder than the other because we all have to take that journey. It just may not be at the same time, which probably is why a lot of divine masculines are not with their divine feminines at this time, because although it is destined in the stars to unite, or perhaps they've had some type of past life history, you still have to complete your journey in your cycle, whatever that is. And it may not be with the other half, not now. But anyway, we're calling on the energy of the divine feminines here. I hope everyone is having a absolutely amazing, wonderful, fabulous day. It is beautiful outside. I hope it is beautiful inside as well. But I've just been thinking about the divine feminines and how strong we've. I guess I was about to say how strong we've been forced to be, but we're only what we are. We were created this way because most divine feminines are mothers. They're fertile. They're the givers of life. They produce life. So most divine feminines who have children, they have to have that S on their chest, and they have to get it done. So I think that makes the divine feminine a very strong energy. She's still feminine in her own right, but she still has a lot of that masculine energy in her too because she has to get it done above and beyond the call of duty, okay? So, yeah, we're going to pull on the divine feminines here and see what is going on with divine feminines. And the first card, how befitting, how absolutely beautiful, is the summer solstice radiance. See there, divine feminines, you are so radiant, honey. Everywhere you go, everything you do, you totally light it up. It's like you illuminate everything. I always say in a lot of the last readings that a lot of divine masculines didn't know that there was a problem until he ran into the divine feminine. And then it opened up a lot of things. It opened up a can of whoop ass for his ass. Because now he's faced with himself, okay? So, but it's also helped the divine feminine look at herself as well. Because, it's not just pointing the finger at the divine masculine. Oh, no, that's not what the divine feminines are doing. But this spiritual soul tie, spiritual twin flame connection has everything to do with each other and how you're having to go within and look at what you need to work on. And I have to say, I've had a lot of things that I had to recognize in my own life in order to heal myself, in order to know that although I may have been done wrong, I still could have handled things totally different, but it is what it is. That's part of your learning process. So far, your overall energy, divine feminines, is the summer solstice radiance. So it could be sometime in the summer, which we know summer's coming up. You're going to be shining, honey. It's kind of like the sun card. You get your wish fulfilled. You're going to be healed. You're going to have abundance. You're going to be so full of joy. All eyes will be on you, divine feminine, honey, because you got that. You kind of like well, the color purple when they say bees. Suge like bees. She's like honey. We just want to follow her everywhere she go. So divine feminine, you just like that. You got that thing that just attract people to you, and you don't even recognize. You're not even paying attention because that's who you are. You're so used to yourself. But other people are naturally going to be attracted and drawn to your essence. To your essence, divine feminine. People are going to be drawn to your essence, divine feminine. I mean, this is your overall energy right here. And that is awesome and amazing. Can we get some more cards for the divine feminine energy here? And we're using the Earth Magic Oracle deck here. Thought I'd switch it over. Can we get some more energy, please? Divine feminines. Ooh. Well, I'm going to take this one because it's right in my face. Spring equinox. Rebirth. Isn't that beautiful? And don't she look like she's in her power? She's the Mother Earth after all. She gives life. You see that? She's in her power, honey. That's a stern look. Rebirth. So we all know that divine feminines have been going through transformation here. We've had to go through transformation in order to recognize the spiritual connection within the divine relationship with your divine masculine here. So we've all had to transform some kind of way here. And our transformation is bringing about a new birth here. It could be in the springtime. Spring is coming up. Spring and then summer. So it seems like within this whole year, the divine feminines are going through some type of beautiful, amazing transformation here. And it says, with all of your success, don't forget to breathe. Take in the beautiful nature, divine feminine. Become one with the nature, because the nature is the way that you will receive spiritual information. It will keep you grounded. It will help you to stay focused. When you look at all that greenery, it's so serene and just so restful. But don't forget to breathe within all of your obligations, divine feminines, because we know that we're like superwoman. We're pulled in so many different directions. Let me read this for you, because we're going to have to read this for you, because I don't know what they mean, but I'm about to find out. Let's start off with the summer solstice of radiance. 134. That just sent chills all down my spine. Look like you're going to be all out here stunting on them and stuff. So it says that, let me see, the word solstice originates from the Latin word solstitium, which means stationary or stopped. This is because twice during the solar year, the sun appears to rise and set in the same place for several days. It seems to be taking a much needed rest before making the next circuit across the sky from one solstice to the next. Its ceaseless, predictable certainty, having existed since before the time of our ancestors. With the summer solstice comes the culmination of the sun's travel that has led to the longest days of the year. The light is now at its fullest and has provided its own brand of nourishment to the land and all of its inhabitants. Celebrations and ceremonies abound. Passion and playfulness are themes. We feel an innate desire to be outdoors in the natural world and reap the benefits of the longest days of the year. We instinctively seek the light, and during this cycle, there is an abundance of it. So see, you're going to be shining. You're going to have a good time. Happiness, joy. This is like the sun card. This is healing for you. You know, when your energy is so happy and in such a good place, it brings your whole external into a positive place. It's like you manifest good things once your energy aligns with what your intentions is. So we know that is a beautiful card, because it's like the sun card. So what's up with this spring equinox rebirth here? I'm going to try to find it. Well, I won't have to read the whole thing, y'all. Okay. This card features a rendition of Ostara, sometimes spelled Ostri or Istre, a Germanic goddess of spring. Ostara is also a Northern European name for Astastra, y'all forgive me, which means womb, and is another name for Venus, the goddess of love, passion, and creativity. The Christian holiday of Easter stems from this goddess, and in this card we see some archetypal symbols of the spring equinox that represents the rebirth of this world, such as rabbits, eggs, and flowers. It is indeed a time of renewal. So you see, we've been so dumbed down. We think Easter's all about the resurrection, the birth, the resurrection, the birth, the death, and the resurrection of the Lord and Jesus, your Christ. But Easter came from, see, the Bible is a written story after the fact of an all written story. So they got the Easter from this goddess right here. This is rebirth. You hear this? This is rebirth. So this happens to do with all of the fertility of this time of the year when you see the flowers blossoming and blooming. Everything is abundant this time of year. So it's like set your intentions this time of the year, divine feminines, because it's gonna prosper. You are the goddess of fertility. You give light. So don't forget that. You give life. So do not forget that. And our last card, which is Forest Breathe. And I'm going to clarify them real quick. It is so pretty outside, y'all. It is so pretty outside. It is. Okay. I don't want to read all this. Oh, wow. Okay. As we make our way across the meadow to the thicker parts of the forest, there's a subtle shift in the sensations in the body, one that might initially be barely perceptible, but soon becomes undeniable. It's nearly impossible not to take deeper breaths. The richness of the forest oxygen, given freely and generously from the trees, the standing ones, to us is a natural exchange for the carbon dioxide we release every time we exhale. Further, the animals of the forest participate in this exchange as well in what is one of the most miraculous and remarkable collaborations, between plants and animals that serve to help each other live and thrive. The ratio of this oxygen-carbon dioxide exchange has been in brilliance for millennia, but has been changing quite dramatically in the several years as carbon dioxide levels have been rising. Yet there are many parts of the world where we can still enjoy the refreshing and revitalizing effects of an afternoon enjoying the sights, sounds, and smells of a walk in the forest. Through prayer and action, we can express our gratitude to these trees, beings, for the many gifts they provide, not the least of which is contributing to the very air we breathe. Things are different after a walk in the forest. So see there, when you take that time and you're able to walk in nature and appreciate it, then you can think clearly and you can have a fresh new perspective of everything. But so far the divine feminine is in an excellent place because she's just like, it's like regardless of all of the heartache and pain she's experienced through her soulmate connection with the divine masculine, she's still finding strength to be the best she can be. And during this time is when she's going to find out who she really is and the power she really do have, which we all do, but sometimes they get clouded within the trials and tribulations of this journey of transformation. But the divine feminine is in an awesome place because she's realizing she is Mother Earth. She's one with Mother Earth. She is the manifester of her life. She's the magician of her life. She gives life. It's what she say it is, and she's a big contributor to it. And she's walking in her power and she's standing in her peace at this time. And that is absolutely amazing for divine feminines at this time. So let's clarify these cards real quick, y'all. Okay. Universal energy. Why is the summer solstice radiance here for divine feminines? Clarify this radiance card for the divine feminines. Clarify radiance for the divine feminines here. Clarify radiance for divine feminines. Okay, you got the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you could have been cutting out something that wasn't for you, or you got some harsh truth, or the harsh truth is that you the shit. Divine feminines, and you got the Knight of Swords. You got the you got the Knight of Swords and the King of Swords. Wow. So you're transforming. So it's like you're in your power now. You're coming out, you're starting off as the knight, and then you're transforming into a king. But your energy is untouchable at this time because you've grounded yourself. Things have been illuminated in your life. You went through the trials and tribulations of your life to get you to this point. So you're in a better place now. I was wondering, okay, so you went from a knight to a king, divine feminines. Because we know a knight can be immature, but they can also, come off harsh. And that the king, although he is in swords, he's very analytical and mature. You know what I'm saying? And you got the Hermit card. So it's like you had to introspect, excuse me, y'all. You had to really go within to do this growth process. You had to really go within to get this. This is what this is. The summer solstice radiance is. So it's like after you introspected and came without, you're radiant, you're glowing with a brand new perspective of you're glowing with a brand new outlook of what your role really is. It had nothing to do with your counterpart. It had nothing to do with your divine masculine, because you're good on your own. You have your own journey to take. But you know what I'm saying? It's just like you was placed into his life, just like he was placed into your life for a lesson. And it doesn't mean you're not going to come together, because some are. But it just means during this time of separation, this time of disappointment, you had to go inward in order to grow. And you significantly grown. But since you're in the swords, like you're not taking the shit anymore. You know better now. You so know your worth now, divine feminine. No one can come wrong. I had to check the time. I didn't know if it was still moving. So let's clarify this rebirth here. Okay, we got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is moving. Something is happening quickly. Some type of forward move, and you're moving quickly, passionately. You're moving forward quickly and passionately. Something is going to take place quickly, and it already is, because you look, we're going from spring to summer. That's quick. Those seasons are changing quickly, and everything within every season, the divine has something in store for you in each season. Each season has a new beginning for you. Look at that. You got the Sun card. See? So the sun represents a new beginning. It represents after the long, hard battle, because your love life has been a long, hard battle. But after the battle, the sun does shine. That's why you're radiating divine feminines, because after the hard battle, there comes rebirth. There comes transformation. There comes life after death. Why is the Knight of Wands and the Sun here, universe, for divine feminine? You got the Two of Pentacles. It's because you needed, okay. It's because you need to balance out your finances. You need to balance out you got the Two of Pentacles, and you got the King of Pentacles. The rebirth, building something. So it's just like you were indecisive about your stability. But now that you have this rebirth, whatever you're setting out to do is going to happen quickly, and you will be successful in it, is what I see. You will be successful. You will get your heart's desire this time around. It's all about timing and seasons, because you're going from the spring to the summer. So it seems like something is going to take place in your life in the springtime, which is coming up. It's any day now, following on right on into the summertime. Why is the forest here to breathe? And the universe is telling you things are happening so fast. You're going to be It's going to be so many good things happening for you so quickly. You're going to have to remind yourself to breathe. Take in the free things. Take in the natural things. Take in the earthly things that we take for granted. Strength. So it's like you're going to need courage and strength perhaps for this journey, because you're going to be overwhelmed. You're going to be overwhelmed with success is what I see. So the universe is saying, don't panic, just breathe. You're prepared for this, remember. Don't panic, Divine Feminine, just breathe. And you got the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is coming because you're no longer, oh no, this is Five of Cups. Five of Cups is feeling regretful. It's like having the strength to breathe. Wait a minute. Why is this Five of Cups here? Because hold on, y'all, just give me a minute. Six of Cups. So you could be feeling some type of way about something that didn't take place in your favor, dealing with something in your past. It could be a person in your past, but you're needing the strength to not look in the past anymore, but to move forward. Because when you breathe, it's just like when you're in nature and when you have time to introspect, when you're always in your mind and when you're always within your secret spiritual place, you think. You can't help but to think. And you also reminisce and you think about the things of the past. And so you're needing to have the strength and the courage to move past what did not turn out in your favor, because you have a rebirth here. You're radiating here. You have the Sun card here. You have the Sun card here. It's like regardless of all the things, because you're transforming, remember that, because you went from a knight to a king. And then you have forward moving. It's like you're moving towards your success. But even in the midst of moving towards your success, you're still going to have elements that may try to keep you back or simply to remind you to breathe. It could be overwhelming because, like I said, Divine Feminines are emotional. We're spiritual. We're intuitive. So we can't help but to introspect, especially when we're forced to look within it. We're forced to take it in. When we take it all in and you have nothing to do but to think and to introspect and reflect, then it does bring some type of nostalgia, and it may even have you feeling bad to a degree. But remember, although there's 5 cups and 3 cups have spilled over, you still got 2 cups here. Of course you have 2 cups here because you have the Sun card. So the universe is telling you, regardless of what you feel like you need strength, you don't feel like you have enough courage, you do have it. You do have it. Just breathe, Divine Feminine. It's not over. It's only the beginning, and you ain't seen nothing yet, is what I gather here. So let me pull your card real quick. It's like everything you desire is manifesting within each season. You got a season for everything you've desired. And it's like it's going to happen so fast. It's going to come upon you so fast, Divine Feminine. You may feel overwhelmed. So the universe is reminding you to breathe. Just breathe. You may have someone from the past try to come back that might bring up some type of negative energy. Okay, you got the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Remember that. It's happening for you, not to you. So although it seems kind of hectic when the universe is telling you to breathe, it's telling you to get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. So you're going to have to connect with nature in order for you to stay grounded and focused. Because it seems like you're going to have so many opportunities and so many good things, so much favor coming your way that it's going to become overwhelming here. It's going to become overwhelming here, and it could cause you to panic in some type of way. But don't feel regretful about anything, because that's not for you. That's for you to look. Okay. It's for you not to look at the glass as being half empty, but to look at the glass as being half full. That's what the universe is telling you, to breathe and enjoy the ride. That's what I see. Divine Feminines, breathe and enjoy the ride. So, Divine Feminines, this reading has been for you. If this video resonates with you, please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment, share my videos, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.